Hey Taurus, welcome to your February 2018 love reading. I've reflected on your cards. I've laid out your spread. I have your energy coming into February 2018, your past, present, future, and your energy coming out of February into March. This is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody. Please check your moon and rising signs. If you like my style, please subscribe and like this video. If you don't, there's a bunch of other fantastic tarot readers, and I admire them, and you should go check them out. Okay, Taurus, so your energy coming into February is this King of Swords in reverse. And I didn't really like this card because this just by itself is saying that, you know, there's kind of mean-spiritedness, moody and type of kind of just nasty and untruthful. And I didn't like that, so I clarified it because that couldn't have been just the only. So I got the Six of Pentacles as my clarifier, which kind of speaks to me a little bit more. This could mean that perhaps you felt as though you were treated unfairly in a situation. Perhaps you were putting off decisions when it came to matters involving a relationship, your family, starting a family. You also could have been dealing with a partner who was taking advantage of you financially and you needed to cut your losses, or a potential partner who it kind of just seemed like a user type of deal. But all the same, you felt as though you were treated unjust and it's not the way you would have handled a situation. In your past, you've got the Seven of Rods in the upright, the Temperance card, and the World card in the upright. Okay, so the Seven of Rods in the upright. This is talking about somebody who is challenging or being combative with people that are just on a lower frequency than them. I see this in a lot of different ways. So whatever applies to you, use it as that. You could have been, or you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So what this is saying to me is that somebody, either you or your potential partner or your partner, was fighting for your love, okay? There could have been a lot of other offers on the table, and there was a lot of competition there. It could also mean that somebody was holding back they were afraid of serious commitment. Perhaps somebody was afraid to really let somebody in. Another way I see this is you could have been dealing with, or they could have been dealing with, a lot of naysayers who were like, oh, you're really going to be with him? Oh, you're really going to be with her? Just kind of like throwing a lot of bullshit at somebody and them like, stop, damn, you know? This is also standing your ground. So knowing what you want, knowing he or she, knowing that they want to be with you, you knowing that they want to, you want to be with them. It could also be that you met your partner, potential partner, and you guys may have just had this kind of clashing personality with each other until Temperance card rolls in. And this is very balanced. This is very loving. This is kind of like a clean slate, a new beginning. And this is on the verge to completing a cycle, which is the World. You know, perhaps if we were to look at it this way, it's like if somebody was fighting back the ideas of not getting in a serious relationship, they completed that cycle with this World card. And it's almost like if there were issues of infidelity in the past, maybe they weren't the commitment type, now they kind of are. Okay? So this means that an offer was laid out on the table. It could mean that this was just destiny for you to meet this person, for this person to meet you. It's just a new chance to have this beautiful start. Okay. In the present, we've got the Six of Rods, followed by the Page of Pentacles, followed by the King of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of fire and earth energy, okay? If it doesn't apply, again, it's a general read, but I am seeing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The Six of Rods is victory. You feel victorious, they feel victorious, somebody moving ahead, okay? Fire energy, a lot of passion, okay? Y'all could be in a relationship now and you're learning about each other and you're just kind of morphing into a stable relationship. because then you've got the Page of Pentacles. And this I feel like is the gateway that's bringing you to this King of Pentacles. So I always say that, and I don't know why, but she looks a little like sad to me. It could be that there's some worry here. That's kind of what I'm getting. Some worry, but all the same, somebody is putting all their focus, energy, and time into this. So I didn't even know where my head, I'm probably like into this. You know, somebody could have just been, and still is, focusing on this relationship. Somebody focusing, this is a love reading, but somebody could also be focusing very hard on work and finances. Perhaps you met this person at work. But then we've got the King of Pentacles, and this is a really promising, stable energy. This could have been an earth sign from the past coming in now, deciding that they want to take it to the next level with you. That's maybe what this world offer was about. Somebody offering that to you, extending, hey, I want to do this thing with you. And so this is a no bullshit card. You know, this is somebody who you or they want to be in your life forever, and they want a future. Okay, this is also talking about being responsible with your heart, being responsible with your future, being responsible with other people's hearts. Okay, and I keep looking back at this sense of worry, because a part of me feels like, although all of these cards are so beautiful, there's such a progression and growth. Like, I feel like I'm watching this relationship begin, and y'all are growing and learning about each other. But the future cards make me feel as though somebody is a little bit weary or unsure about, I won't say the seriousness of this relationship. Okay, so the future cards, we've got the Empress, followed by the Nine of Cups in reverse, followed by the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Empress, somebody, for some of you, not all of you, somebody might have gotten pregnant. Somebody might be afraid that somebody wasn't wanting that and is going to just peace out on them. There's a sense of worry about that. Others of you, which I feel like most of you, the relationship is really, really fucking awesome. It's great. It's beautiful. It's everything you dreamed for. It's everything they dreamed for. Okay? But this Nine of Cups creeping in. This is fear. This is shedding light on insecurities and kind of an unspoken... maybe somebody is afraid of the past. You know, somebody, if these were challengers and they were competing for this person's love, or fighting back the urges to be in a committed, stable relationship. Maybe you or they are remembering too much about the past, and they're not letting the future progress how it is. And so they're getting in their head, really, is what I see, because then you've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So these are just a lot of thoughts, being sad, being kind of cold, being really emotional. So it's almost like being your own worst enemy, or they're being their own worst enemy. Maybe they're like, this is too good to be true. It's so beautiful. Maybe you guys are starting a family. You know, maybe you and this person are married. Maybe you and this person did get pregnant, and in the back of your mind or in the back of their mind, they're like, this can't be real. You know, like this is just so great. Like there's no way. And almost like throwing little things in it, like poking the bear to see like almost how far they could go, how far you could go, you know, to be like, see, I knew it wasn't going to work out type of deal. And it's like, that's not... To me, this really feels genuine. It really does. So as you're leaving February into March, you've got the Judgment in reverse. And I clarified that with the Knight of Cups. So this Judgment in reverse is saying that, again, you're leaving feeling this self-doubt, needing to look within, because this is the Knight of Cups. Somebody is offering you love, or you're offering somebody love, and no one, to me, in this reading, I'm literally looking at a beautiful relationship. This is all fear-based. This is all like in your head, in their head. And I'm an air sign, so I know how those thoughts get people crazy. You know, I know how thoughts can turn, you know, your thoughts can turn into reality. Your perception is your reality. But at the same time, you know, if it is an insecurity about the past, if it is an insecurity about who that person may have been, who you may have been, you know, and somebody's just they remember how it was to get into the relationship with you, or you remember how it was to get in the relationship with them, that's just fear, because somebody left that behind when they met you or you met them. Yeah. This Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I mean, you've almost got all of the major pentacle signs here. So somebody is wanting to be dedicated to you. You're wanting to be dedicated to them. It's like you just need to open up the floodgates of communication for what either you or they are so afraid about or afraid of, because everything seems, you know, coming in, feeling as though you were treated unfairly, you know, coming into February with this feeling. Perhaps you met this person at work. Maybe you're afraid that if things don't work out, your work is going to get all jacked up. Things aren't going to be the same at work. Some of you could have gotten pregnant. Now you're fearful, or you feel as though you were treated unfairly because this person's changing. Now that, you know, you guys are starting a family with each other. And that's got you really nervous. That's got them really nervous. You've got the Lovers, and then you've got the Page of Rods. Yeah. To me, you could be dealing with a Gemini for sure. But to me, this is really like, you've got the Page of Rods. So this is a message coming in. This is a message about love, just like this Knight of Cups. You know, this is not by any means negative to me. This is really positive. This is love, you know, this is good stuff. This is either you or them, both of you guys wanting to be on in this committed relationship. I think it's again very fear-based. And I think this is in your head. I don't know that you've had an open discussion yet, because with this Queen of Swords, maybe you're holding back. Maybe you feel as though you can't communicate what you really want to communicate. But this is maybe you feel like you're seeing certain things and you're very hypersensitive to that right now. And it's like little things that are happening, you're picking them up with, or your partner's picking up on them, and they're like, oh my God, he or she just sneezed. Like, does that mean that they're like allergic to me? Or, you know what I mean? Like that kind of feel, like everything now, because you're hypersensitive, because y'all are very serious, or you want to be very serious, or the situation is very serious. If you have a family, it's almost like it's too good to be true. When, you know, what am I missing? But Taurus, this looks really, really good. It's time to embrace, reflect, get inside your head, get inside your heart, and you know the truth, you know the answers. Don't let negative thoughts bring you down, because this is a beautiful, beautiful February reading for you guys. Okay, so I hope this finds you well, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Everything's going to be great.